All right, who is ready for a massive silage harvest? Well, grass harvest that we're going to turn into silage. I know I am. This will be our first cut of our recently merged massive field here on our Rags to Riches series. It is ready to cut. But first, we got to go sell the silage we already have. For that, we are going to need our 7810. And we're going to need our bale trailer. Alright, let's get these bales all loaded up. They all fit just like that. Let me see where our best place to sell this silage will be. And it looks like 222 Animal Dealer. Been our trusty sell point on these. But I am excited to see how much we get off of our field. But for this episode, we're just going to spend the year seeing how much silage we get off of it, saving between each cut, and at the very end, once it's all ready to go, have one massive sale and just see if we've made our riches. So we may fall flat over face here, but I don't think so. Now this sale here is not going to be very much. It was a early cut before winter, so we're not expecting too much here. I really don't know what is going on with this stupid thing. Oh, we sold a few bales. Unload bales, and it's the tractor's taking. I was on the tractor. Alright, 10,517 for those. Why is there still one on the trailer? Another 1453. So let's see, there was 10, about $14,000, I believe. We can look at our finances real quick. $14,884. Sorry, this game's testing my patience today. Alright, now that that's done, we just need to go get hooked up to our cutter and get busy. Alright, we got a cutter. Let's go to chopping it up. Now this will take a little while with this, but it will definitely be worth it to see all of our work coming together. And it looks like we did a really good job laying out that field, because that was easy and uneventful all the way around, which is a very good thing. There is one headland done, starting on the second, and I will bring you folks back sometime before we're done. Alrighty folks, we've just about got this field cut, and it took a little while, but it all went very smoothly. We did a great job building this field, some nice lines that are cohesive and make sense. Yeah, been a great cut so far. Next up, all we gotta do is we gotta get the rake. Well, we gotta either purchase or lease a rake. I'm not sure. I think we'll lease again until we find the right one. We'll try something different this time, and then it will be time to wrap some silage bales. I'll finish this last little strip and get us a windrower. Alright, this looks like good a place as any to start. Helps if you drop that down, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get this all windrowed up. Then we will go get a baler. Get that much closer to being done with our very first harvest of the new big field. And like that, we are done with the windrowing. It is all in some nice, neat lines, ready for the baler. Alright, and for a baler, we went and leased the John Deere 100 again. This baler's been doing us a great job. We got it full of twine. So let's get to making some bales. And just like that, we are done baling this field. We ended up with 59 square bales. The largest bales this will do is the 240 centimeter. Not sure what that is in American, but it's some big old bales. And we got a lot of them. 59. A lot better than our previous record, huh? So I'm going to say this, creating this massive field was definitely worth it. I am now going to go get the wrapper. We'll get these things wrapped up. Alright, let's get to wrapping some bales. We have got a lot of work ahead of us. But that is a great thing. Alright, we are completely wrapped up all 59 bales. Now we just need to pick them up and get them stored. We definitely need a bigger bale trailer. It's going to take a few trips, but it'll be worth it. And there we have 59 silage bales in the making, all stacked up. So nice and neat. Somewhat. Good enough anyway. So now what we got to do, I'm going to hit this field with some fertilizer, and we are going to fast forward some time to the next harvest. I'd like to have a whole year's worth of bales sitting right here, ready to sell before we make our next sale. And that will tell us whether or not we're on the right track, and if we have made it, if we have a viable farm to make a living from. So I'll get this fertilized. I'll see you in a couple months. And welcome to July. We're on our second growth, ready for harvest. I guess it'd be third growth. Second harvest state should give us the most. I will get this all done. You know what it looks like, so I'll meet you after we get them stacked up next to those. just like that, the second grass or silage harvest is all stacked up and our pile is growing. Now we just need one more harvest this year. Oh, it's fertilized. I'll get this fertilized and then we'll fast forward. Of course, my fertilizer is still in the building, but it works. All right, we are fertilized up at the very last of our fertilized. So let's go fast forward some time. I'll see you in, let's see, it's July, probably October. Yeah, I'll see you in October. And here we are in October. This is on its second harvest stage, so it should give us the most. There was some hail damage done 2 months ago. So we got a few little patches that are slightly damaged. It's not even showing up here now, but luckily there was one more growth stage, so it'll be fine. Maybe a little less, but nonetheless, let's get to cutting that. We made a total of 63 bales. So yeah, it's 59 in the last 2 cuts, so we're up a little bit. I thought that rain was gonna hurt us, but I guess it helped us. Just like that, we got them all wrapped. All we gotta do now is get them loaded and threw on the pile. Well, I figured out why we got more bales this time. Apparently the baler switched to smaller bales somewhere along the point. So I got 1 stack of smaller bales, but not a bad harvest, huh? Looks pretty good to me. Well, don't look at that. Now folks, all that is left to do is to wait a few months until all these turn to silage. A lot of them already are, but still got some that ain't. So I will meet y'all right back here when it's ready. Alright folks, they have all turned to silage. Right here behind me is a full year's worth. 3 cuts from our large, well, now you can't see, field that we merged together a few episodes back. Now it's time to take them all to sell them and see how much we made after a year of effort. And it says, is this farm gonna make it or break it? Are we still rags or do we have riches? And it looks like it is the best time of the year, and biogas or farmers market are the best selling places. Let's take a look. What's gonna be the closest for us? Farmers market's up here, nice and easy. I'm not even sure where biogas is, so we are taking these to the farmers market. And it's gonna take several trips because I can only do like 12 at a time. I have a feeling everything's gonna go haywire as soon as I pick these up. Maybe not. Alright, let's take the small ones first. And we'll come back for the rest. Alright, here is load 1. That did not go as planned. Alright, there's load 1. Load 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Still a lot of bells left. Let's get it. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. 13. 14. And load number 15. Now, let's head on back to the shop and see if all of this work was worth it. Alrighty, folks, the bells are gone. They're all sold. It took 15 loads, but we got it done. Now, I've had my HUD hidden from me this whole time, so I'm not sure how much money we made either. So let's just go ahead and take a look. And of course, it has to save. And it looks like we made sold bells $256,357. That's what we made from our year-long harvest of silage on our extended fields. Now, I did hire workers a little bit here and there, and we had some property costs. But as you can see, we are now setting at $282,000. You know, I don't think that's quite too bad from our little operation, especially considering we started with nothing but a $100 bill in our pocket. Folks, it took a lot of work and a lot of time. But I believe on that note, this will end season 1 of our Rags to Riches series. Who knows, maybe season 2 will be coming up. But for now, I gotta get this nasty John Deere cleaned up. I'll catch you in the next one.